Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode. I believe this is episode number 3 in our greenhouse series. Look at them all just sitting around the plants. Like, no, we need to work. So it always happens that when you're streaming, there's a certain amount of things that just go, you just don't even think about them, right? Because you're too busy talking, you're too busy, you know, trying to figure out what's the right thing to say, and then you make stupid mistakes like this one. Just like in our water bottle situation here, where we had selected all liquid. Of course, the all liquid was only water. I wish there was a little tweak on that the UI could make. The same thing is here. At the time when we clicked organic, the only organic substance we knew of was polluted dirt. Or I'm sorry, was algae. We didn't know what polluted dirt was. We need to get rid of all of that. We only wanted algae in this container. But now we got to figure out what to do with our polluted dirt now that it's out in the open. And that is where we will begin our new adventures. At first I was like, well, it'd be perfect to sit over in here. I mean, eventually this will be full and it won't off gas, right? But the best place for us is typically right in here. I know it's counterintuitive. We are going to see how it works. Make sure none of the mechanics or anything have changed. And we're going to take all the nasty stuff right here, polluted dirt, put them all in there. We shouldn't have any slime or rot piles yet, so we're not going to worry about it. Of course, if we don't have it, why is it sitting here? Where did we discover slime in a rot pile? Don't know. But we'll have that being filled, and we'll make sure we put it at a thing of 3. So now when we look at this, well, this is not a good example, right? Apparently we did get some slime lung in here. Apparently we did open up some slime. This is not a great example because, you know, our water is, you know, all sorts of poisoned. But look at... Come on, guys. You gotta do a little bit better to stay clean than that. We'll just move you, quick, fast, in a hurry, right behind here, and then you'll have to wash your hands. Alright. So apparently there was some slime. Maybe it was this one. I don't think it's doing anything. I think that germ signal is just kind of bugged out. But at last, there must be slime somewhere. Here's the slime right here. We need to make sure that we've researched our handy dandy air deodorizers. Where are you? There you are. We have done it. We actually need some new research. So we will get in here, and it's probably about time for us to get the rock crusher and all. Hundreds and hundreds of hours in this game. And it took me at least a minute and a half to find the rock crusher. But now we have the rock crusher, and we'll just go straight through to get our automatic dispenser. That way we can set up some nice storage. And since we're on that line anyways, we'll just click this button for solid transport, and it'll bring us into advanced power regulation as well. Now, we do need to clean up all these germs and stuff. Because we're playing this whole greenhouse, we plan on living off the land and off plants and everything, we need to make sure that everybody stays healthy. And that we're not transferring disease around with our wonderful plants. At least right now, there's no polluted dirt sitting inside our planter boxes. That's good. So right now, it looks like we're kind of sitting, you know, with germs. Most of the germs have gotten out of here. They're quickly going away because we removed the source. Now the water germs, they are going away, but just at a slow clip. So we will be patient and see how that goes. For now, though, we need to take care of this slime lung. I do not feel like getting the slime lung issues going around with our dupes this early in the game. Grab our handy dandy deodorizers, and we'll just put a few of them here. One cool trick that I like to do is just put some little bricks, some nice little bricks here. The reason why I put these tiles above the deodorizer is because the deodorizer will clean polluted oxygen 2 tiles high and 2 tiles to the right and 2 tiles to the left in sort of a triangle fashion. Well, if you allow the polluted oxygen to rise above and go around, well, then it won't really work well. Now, for the most part, polluted oxygen does sit on the bottom, but there's still a chance. You can see this little bit here, it goes up and around. This will prevent it from doing that, and the deodorizers will be able to do their work. One of the new changes with the new DLC is the fact that deodorizers have to be powered. So we need to head up here, grab some wire. Lucky for us, we've already got some power going. Perfect. All right, much better. Now we need to find a place for this slime. I think for now it'll go right over into our water pile right here, our water storage. Ugh, can't wait for that to go away. We're already down to 17.3. Yeah. Ooh, just in time for some new dupes. What do we have here? Some more pufflet eggs. They're really trying to push the pufflet eggs. I don't want the pufflet eggs. Strength, excavation and agriculture, strength and construction. I think we're going to pass on all these. We're even going to pass on the pufflet eggs. We don't have an egg cracking station or a cook set up, so none of it really does us any good for now. You have been rejected. Goodbye. Sitting at 30,000 calories, doing good there. Ooh, need to cut up this coal. Actually, do we want to do that? No, we'll keep it so the carbon dioxide has a nice little sink. It can sink down into here and stay there. Now the question is, how much polluted oxygen got down here? That's going to be the issue. There's some right there. We'll see how that goes for now. Yep, all the deodorizers waiting for his sand. There it goes. That should make quick work of the polluted oxygen there. We'll keep an eye on it. For now, though, it seems like it's taken us forever just to get to the bulk of the episode. We do have our, our mealwood, our foods somewhat situated. What we need to make sure, though, is that we have a sustainable water source. And right now, the only one that we have is this cool steam vent. Not really great. So we're going to go searching. For now, let's just start digging up. That's as far as we'll be able to get without advanced cutting or advanced digging. Speaking of which, have we got some more skills? We do. And old Bert's got a skill too. Let's give him some hard digging over in Guar. Don't think we're going to do the quarter ranch, but let's get the improved carry. I like having the improved carry because it gives them the additional carrying strength. That way they can pick up more and there you go, make less trips. Jordan Spockman, another digger. Let's get the +2 to excavation and super hard digging. And then little J, more research is good. Now here's the question. Do we go into the field research with the geographical analysis or the astronomy? Soon we're going to need astronomy, but we're not quite at the top of the asteroid yet. So let's go with the field research. That way, in case we do see an event, we can take a look at it. Look at all these shine bugs. You guys need to stay down here and keep these bristle blossoms growing. I was considering digging over into here, but you can see the sandstone and everything here is getting pretty warm. I forgot that we need to... Oh, yeah, Bert actually switched cots. I wonder if he did that automatically, because he was assigned to this cot and just kind of left. Which is good, because now they can, the evil shine bug don't bother them. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, this is obviously not our permanent makeup, but until we find a water source, this is going to be what it is. Lots of slime biome over here, doing no one any good. We'll eventually get into all that polluted water and be able to work with it. Some more additional water here. If we start running low, that might be something else we can tap into. Would also be a decent carbon sink. Yeah, so far the carbon dioxide is heavier than the polluted oxygen, so it's keeping our, our ration boxes okay. But the polluted oxygen, putting your food in polluted oxygen is never good. Yeah, I hate working through the slime biomes. It takes time. But once we're ready, we'll tear through it real quick and make sure we're good. But for right now, the temperatures on some of this area is not great, so we really don't want to mess with it. As you can see, even the algae over here is 32 degrees. Which makes all this too warm for our crops. Says insufficient oxygen generation. Doing a quick look says, no, we're doing just fine. We're just opening up more areas. How are we doing on copper ore? 10 tons of copper ore. We're good for our immediate needs. Yeah, everything else is being met for our immediate needs, which is fine. I'd like to put some more sustainability stuff down, but again, we need to find other sources. Now, this is nice and chill to a point. As soon as you get up here, so maybe we can dig down through here, find out what's over here. We need to be careful because it does have all this chlorine and nastiness, but I don't think there's any problem with going right over. Oh, I realized watching Guar doing some nice farming. He deserves a hat. Let's outfit some hats, huh? There's his farming hat. Bert with his digging hat. And then little Jay with the cool research hat. Very nice. Yay, everybody's happy they got hats. I always thought it should be some sort of small morale boost or some sort of bonus for wearing a hat. It incentivizes the players to put the hats on. But I don't think there is anything. This has cooled down a lot since we've put the insulated tiles here. That is all good. We do want to insulate this side up, though. Because this is where the heat's coming from. All this sand fell. So Bert, with a full bladder, couldn't get down here. So we're going to make sure we get this fixed as soon as possible. Which reminds me, we haven't put everybody on schedules yet. We need to separate these schedules a little bit, and that's what we'll do. We'll have shift number 2 here. Actually, we'll make this shift 1. Beautiful. We'll make this shift 2. And now we'll transfer everybody over into shift 1 or shift 2, but we'll move them accordingly. Give me 1 second while I work through this. Alright, what we've done here is we just shift the bedtimes over. So they got 3 bedtime slots, a bath time, and then a couple of downtime slots. So we just keep shifting them over, and when we eventually make a shift 3, that's what we'll do. Now, the only contingency that we want to make here is little Jay really likes the morning. As you can see, she gets early bird plus 2 attributes in the morning, so we want to make sure that we're not covering up too much. So we're going to keep little Jay on the default schedule until we get another schedule. But Jordan can go to shift 1, Bert can go to shift 2, and we'll make, why isn't it showing Jordan's hat? And we'll put Guar on shift 1 as well. I think we'll make sure we check on. We not... Oh, Jordan. We didn't click on the right hat or something. There we go. Now all is right in the world. Luckily, Bert didn't pee all over the place. We managed to get the sand dug up. Alright, so we've dug up a little bit more. I don't see anything. Lots of oxalate over there. That's very nice. Alright, let's carefully start going over here. We're going to put a manual airlock and another manual airlock over here. This will kind of... The idea is that it helps keep all the nastiness over on this side. Having 2 airlocks. Not a perfect solution, but it will work for now. All this bleach stone will emit a lot of chlorine. We'll have to pack that up as well. We're going to head over here and see what we find. Some pincha pepin plants. Very nice. We'll dig those up for now, just so we can get around them. This works here. We'll just put a couple quick ladder segments over here. And then dig all the way up through here. Now looking at it, this is 44 degrees. There's another cool steam vent. That's not what we wanted to see. In fact, if we go to the planetoid screen, remember sometimes we click here. Okay, only thing this place has is cool steam vents and minor volcanoes. This is not it. Not too interested in cool steam vents and minor volcanoes. So now we can either, you know, cool the cool steam vent or head off planet. So maybe we cancel all this. We've seen all that to the side that we need to. And we can head up. Yeah, beautiful. Look at this. Very nice. Make just little areas right here. All this water will come down in through here, which is not great. So we need to put a couple of tiles here. That should be good enough, right? I think so. In fact, why don't we make this a little bit higher? And that way, let's cancel that one real quick. That way the water definitely doesn't come through. Yeah, we got the doors, but it's going to slip through from there. We need to... Looks like we have some research ready. We will continue finishing our water sieve. We've already got sanitation. I love the addition of this decontamination shower. Removes germs and radiation. Pretty neat. We also need this improved plumbing. So as soon as we finish the distillation, we'll go to improved plumbing and liquid tuning. Beautiful. Now they are not breathing well in here, but it's okay. We need to build this ladder back. Looking great. More dupes. Bristle. Wow, plus 19 construction. That's the largest I've seen. Unfortunately, this dude has trypophobia, narcolepsy, and noodle arms. Worthless here. But plus 19 construction is huge. Oh, it's really so bad about these negative traits. And then Frankie over here is just a, just an all-around dupe. So we are going to take the mirth leaves. Beautiful. Here's the water coming through. And is there some... No, this is all chlorine. Now, the glass here comes in handy. So if you take down this glass, you can actually build up some... I think each one of these rooms has enough glass for one solar panel. So there's the receiver. And there's the transmitter. So we might go check out the next planet, see how it looks. Okay, we got a starvation message. Little J. Oh, Little J's fine. They just need to get home. We'll keep an eye on Little J for a moment. From the hand washing. Food. Beautiful. Eating some raw bristleberry because we can't find a cook. Sometimes I like starting off with a cook. Now, we did prioritize this potty. Lucky for us, we have the schedules split up. So they're not all on the same schedule. But what is concerning is they're not cleaning this out at a priority of 6. Bert? No, Bert decided not to do it. In fact, he's going to go eat now. There we go. Thanks, Little J. Alright, more research. We're going to get the plumbing into liquid tuning. That'll work. Now, the only thing we can't run with this water is crops. In fact, crops that take water, like our bristleberries, or bristle blossoms. Now, if we cycled, if there was an ice biome around here, someplace really cold, we could cycle that water through there, and then it would be cold enough, but it doesn't look like that is to happen either. Let's take a quick tug over here, shall we? See what we find there, and we'll do a quick look-see right through here. That's a lot of running. In fact, since we're on the schedules game, let's add some additional downtime to each dupe. This will allow them enough time to get back to eat, use the bathroom, etc., etc. I'd also like to get our closed-loop bathroom set up, but I don't think we're quite there yet. Oh yeah, this is not great. Let's dig out some of these to give the water additional places to go, huh? Sandstone is being delivered. If we had some more sandstone, it wouldn't have to go quite as far. There's some right here, as a matter of fact. But this is all fine. Just cool steam vents, really? Guess they really want to make sure you get off this rock. Couple more skill points being earned. This time we will go into the astronomy. We're not too worried about the atomic collider usage yet. And then Bert, super hard digging. Very nice here. The next big one we're waiting on is for our diggers to have the super duper hard digging to get through the diamond and obsidian. But right now we're not up against any of that, so we're looking good. You know, we might as well drain this nice cool water here. So what we can do, while people are not busy, this will work out well. In fact, we'll dig this. Nope, we can't dig it out anymore. That way they have steps to get up. This will work. And we'd have to disable these pitcher pumps. In fact, we can actually destroy this one. We'll disable this pitcher pump, so the only place they get water is here, and we'll enable the auto bottle here, so while they're bored, they'll just keep bringing the fresh water and transferring it. The issue here is the oil. Can we mop that oil? We can mop the oil. Oh, it's unreachable right now because we went down 3. It should be good now, right? Here we go. I love how you can mop underwater and just get the oil. Very nice. Speaking of which, we do need to mop that up as well. We're going to disable this pitcher pump now. And then enable auto bottle. Hopefully I don't forget to re-enable this pitcher pump once they've gotten all the water out of here. We'll see. Alright, we're not spending too much time on the manual generator. We're not using too much power, so I'm not too concerned about it. I think our next step is cook, and then this colony once they finally get through in here. Now we could make it a little easier by going through here, but it would let too much heat in. So I'd rather go all the way around. Definitely going to take a while, but it's worth it. We've been digging this out. Nothing to speak of over here, nor over here. We did previously see our supply teleporter input. Not a big deal. I think while the dupes have some time, we're going to keep going up to find the vacuum of space. We will try to avoid some of this stuff here and just go right through here. Oh, there's some nice iron too. Yeah, we're going to want to dig all that up as well. And then we'll just head straight up and see what we find. But since we were here, might as well dig all of this up. Want to make sure we're not going to find ourselves in a fit and end up dying, so we'll just leave it like that for now, and we'll dig out the extra iron ore when we can. We have no research focus, which is going to be okay. I want them to be able to catch up on the farming and all the digging we have planned. For now, let's go check out some new dupes. A fungal spore. Meemaws keeps trying to get in the colony. Not going to cut it. And then we have Gossman and Ruby, and not feeling any of them. Yeah, I think we're going to pass on everything. We'll grab the fungal spore just because we like seeds, and we'll keep it there. So looking at our basic setup here, I'm not entirely convinced this is going to be our permanent home. So when we collect the star map, you know, when you go over to Petito, we see we got the minor volcano, which I do like because we can do a lot of cool things with that, especially with its molten hot magma. And then the cool steam vent. I'm not excited about that, right? It shows which biomes we have, and there's some good biomes in here with a lot of good stuff. But I'm hoping maybe the asteroid that we get teleported to might be more suitable. And by more suitable, I mean with just some fresh water. Some cool fresh water. The only other solution is I'm sending cool steam vents through thermo aqua tuners to cool down all this. So I'm not exactly sure where we're going to head it yet. I'm hoping before the end of this episode to get somebody into this teleporter transmitter. We'll see how that goes, even if I got to dig a door to make this a little bit quicker going, because right now they are rather slow going. The reason for that is they got to catch their breath. They come all the way through here. They do one little task, and then they got to run back for more breath. There's some ways to fix that, and that's normally you can give them the little oxygen masks and that sort of thing, but this whole time this little opening's been here, which has been stopping our Great Hall. Gotta make sure we tie that in. That's one of the little things I'm talking about you just kind of miss while you're too busy chatting. Once these are complete, we'll put a small priority because I want to make sure that our dupes are getting the morale bonus from the Great Hall. Beautiful, and there's our Great Hall morale bonus, which is +6, which really is huge. We realized another source of our polluted oxygen is coming from our bathroom, so I wanted to make sure that we put a nice little deodorizer in there, right in between the potties. This should work. Won't be using too much more power. We got plenty of sand for this little temporary solution. I never like pushing it too fast, because then you end up making some mistakes that are just a pain in the butt to clean up. So we take our time with it. We make sure the colony's right. As you can see, we've made it over to the teleporter receiver. This is all good. Just a few more, maybe another cycle, and we'll be able to get over to the teleporter transmitter. One thing I can tell you that would speed this up is if this water was gone, because what's happening is they're running through the water, they're getting soggy feet, and you know, every time you get soggy feet, you need to kick your feet off. So we are going to prioritize this bottle emptier to a 6, and now everybody will start draining this. It won't take too long. Old Guar's got an... I was coming in here to check on the morale, and old Guar has a new skill we'll get. But this is the addition. You see these high morale bonuses. This is the addition of the Great Hall. So now we don't have to worry about, you know, running up against a cap of promoting them with some additional skills. I do want to give him the +2 to agriculture to make him a little bit quicker. And he's got his carry. And as you can see, we're plenty. Our morale to skill is plenty good enough. You'll notice Bert must not have eaten in the Great Hall yet, so we'll track that and we'll show you the difference there. There's Bert eating. What else? Nope. And he hates the he's not a big fan of the meal lice. But now we go over and check the skills. You can see he's got the bonus here. Very nice. New dupes for the last ones of this episode, so wish us luck. Hopefully we get a cook. And no, we do not get a cook. We get a digger who's got an increasing cuisine. Very nice. May with some piloting. And then Gossman with some athletics and a doctoring. And we get some hatches. I was considering Rowan. I mean, he does have the gourmet. We could turn him into a cook temporarily. But for right now, I think we're good. I think we're going to stand down. We don't need any of these. We're not desperate for the dupes, so we'll keep it as is and say no thank you. We've got plenty of footage for this next episode, so we will call it here. I know we didn't get a lot accomplished. We did get this little, you know, this little ladder way going. There's some ways we could have made it quicker. Again, we could have set up an oxygen mass station, but again, that sort of infrastructure we really don't need for this little temporary project. So I wasn't too concerned about it. Next episode, we will either get a cook or we will make a cook out of one of our existing dupes. One way or the other, we need to start cooking some of this stuff. The benefits would be worth it, I believe. And we're also going to be checking out our next colony. Stay tuned for that. And as we leave, we'll watch the dupes finish up some work here. And I hope you had a good time. I know I did. Talk to you soon.